Hi there, welcome back to the channel. Boy, I'm back at P1 Motor Cars today and I have some treats for you. This is the second installment out here at P1 Motor Cars in Stamford, Connecticut. There are some pretty cool things going on in the garage today and look forward to sharing with you guys. Out even in the driveway we have a 430 Spider. Really clean car. Actually, I always love that, a silver on red finish with a gated manual. So it may be a Spider, but it has a gated manual. Gorgeous car. An old 308 GTS. Looks really original. Not a lot of these cars you see with original wheels and tires. Not sure what the mileage is on this car, but interesting car to see. Also have a 360 Spider, also in very good condition. In the garage, you can hopefully hear me over the fan noise, but back to our Euro Spec F40, we have its cousin in the background. It is hard to believe you have a collection of cars like this anywhere, but here is the Ferrari F50 promised in the last video. It is here for concourse preparation for Pebble Beach. And what is interesting about concourse prep is that the car has to be 100% original. So from the prior video, you have the original tires, which I can show you again, which will need to be installed. And you'll find over here an interesting collection of parts. These are the original mufflers and cats for the car, which need to be put on the car for concourse competition. This is a really fantastic car. There were only 349 F50s made. You don't see these every day, that's for sure. What is interesting is that this car has a gorgeous tubey exhaust, full headers all the way back. Gorgeous setup, which need to be pulled out of the car for Pebble Beach for the concourse competition. And in competing in concourse, not only does that exhaust have to be back on there, every part needs to be original. Every screw, nut, and bolt need to be original on the car, which is a high bar to meet. Here you can see the original tires, which were stored. I brought that up in the last video. These were stored for just this reason. Certainly not something you'd really want to put on a car and drive with due to their age, but this is one of the original parts. This car is really a feast for the eyes in terms of the beauty of it. What an amazing Spider design this car was. Carrying on to what else is in the garage still is the Lamborghini VT. Diablo was such an interesting shape. It is amazing when you actually get up to these cars to see how incredibly wide they are. back to our US spec F40. The US spec F40 needs a new alternator, in the process of installation right now. What is interesting about a mid-engine car is that you can access the motor simply past the firewall behind the front seats. Not to be forgotten, a 2010 GT2 RS with only 2,000 miles. Such a mint car. One of the trickiest things about these cars is filling up the oil correctly to about 8.4 quarts. You have to put it in continuously, overfill the car, and it'll blow smoke all over the place. But back when they were manual, yes indeed. In the last video I only mentioned some of the details of these US spec F40s. There are a myriad of different components that are different from a Euro car. It has crash reinforcement in the front, crash reinforcement in the doors, I-beams in the rear for crash protection. The exhaust and intakes are different. Amazingly enough, the cam timing is even different in the car than a European car. As mentioned before, the gas tanks in the US car are aluminum stock, whereas the Euro car comes with plastic tanks that officially need to be replaced every 5 years. So quite a bit of different changes. And what's most kind of fascinating to me is that the styling of the side mirrors is a lot better in the US car than in the European car. Somehow the styling is just given more thought in the US car than in the Euro car. As far as progress on our F40, you can see that the gas tanks have been mounted completely. What is pretty interesting, you'll note that they wedge nicely into place, but are effectively held into place just like in the Euro car with simple straps. That's it. They are held into place with straps. Although they're neatly wedged into place and really aren't going to go anywhere, the official installation method is simply a strap installation.